Hi, this is an agentic business analyst. Based on a user requirement, it creates an analysis plan that contains the description of the business requirement. It decides whether external web research is needed to fulfill the requirement or internal data needs to be queried or both. Once the plan is created, the relevant agents are called and the analysis is performed and compiled. In this example, I'll walk you through 3 examples from least complex to most complex and verify the responses given by the agent with the actual ground truth. So the first question is, how many active users are there per channel? In this case, we have seen that Project Planner first describes the requirement in its own words and then decides whether external research is needed or internal data is needed. In this case, it has correctly identified that only internal data is needed and no market research is needed. Once the plan is created, it queries the internal data to get the number of users per channel. I see that it has queried the internal data, created the Python queries and executed them, and then it has performed the analysis based on the results. If I verify these results with the actual results, I see that they match. The second question is a bit hard, which is how do engagement patterns fluctuate across different channels during weekends versus weekdays? Is this pattern consistent across the holiday season? Let's see the project plan created by the planner. In this case, it has split the requirement into 2 sub-requirements. The first one would be evaluating or analyzing the engagement patterns during weekdays versus weekends. And it has identified the columns that it will be using to do that. And the second requirement is that it is going to analyze the engagement patterns during the holiday season. And it has correctly identified that it doesn't need to do market research for this. For direct, the engagement for weekend is 0.41. And for direct, the engagement for weekend is 0.41. So this is now moving on to the third question. Which channel is performing the poorest in my data, and how do data-driven marketers measure and attribute success? So this is a hard problem and it involves both internal and external research. If I look at the final report, it says that organic video is the poorest performing channel. And let me confirm from the data, organic video is indeed the poorest performing channel. Based on its own knowledge, it has given some more insights into the data. And these are the insights from the external data. And it has also cited the source that it is using